Hello students, I am Akash Das, your mathematics instructor, and in this video lesson we will be covering some portions from multiples, and the maths I have chosen for you, I think if you can cover it and if you can understand the whole maths, there will be no further problems regarding the multiple term for the rest of your life. So let's jump to the maths. You can find this maths in your exercise 1B, and here the maths is like the copy this table and complete it using the numbers from 1 to 16. For your better understanding, I have written all the numbers from 1 to 16 in the right side, as you can see, and you know in this maths we have to write down all the 16 digits in the 16 blocks, and number 9, digit 9 is already written in the question. Okay, so and oh, one thing more, you can't repeat any digit twice. Okay, so in before starting this type of puzzle maths, just choose any one portion and just try to fill it up accordingly, then move to another section. Okay, um, I'm using the right side first. Okay, so now the right side says multiple of 4 and less than 10. Okay, this block says multiple of 4 and less than 10. Okay, what are the multiple of 4 and less than 10? It could be 4 or it could be 8. All right, so we can write down 4 or 8. Okay, and it could be 4 or it could be 8. We will decide later, no problem. Okay, now in the second block it said multiple of 3 and multiple of 4. Among these 16 digits, which value is divided by 3 and 4 as well? Let us find out. We can divide 15. Okay, it must be an even number and multiplied by 3. Okay, the even and multiplied by 3 is this 12. Okay, then we can write 12 here. All right, now this is in the third block. This is not a multiple of 3, but a multiple of 4. Okay, not a multiple of 3 but a multiple of 4 is 16 or 4 or 8. Okay, so 4 or 8, we have to write 1 4 or 1 8 in the first block. Now here, okay, then there's a little bit of confusion among the 3 digits, so we should jump to the fourth one. Okay, greater than 10 and multiple of 4. Okay, greater than 10 and multiple of 4 is 12 and 16, and we have already used 12, so we can't use 12 here. Okay, so we are writing down the 16 here. Okay, if it is the 16, so this block is more precise. We can use this one as 4 or 8. So we can write, if we write 4 here, so we have to write 8 in this block, and if we count this block as 8, so we can write down here 4, so no problem at all. Okay, now let's jump back to this section. Hey, you can pick any random section by yourself, no worry about it. Okay, multiple of 3 and an even digit. Okay, even digit but multiplied by 3 is 6, you can write, and 12 you can write. Okay, but 12 is occupied, so we have to write here 6. Okay, 6 is done, and here comes the multiple of 3 and not a multiple of 4. Okay, what you can write? You can write 9, or you can write, okay, 6 is gone, so I can put a tick on 6. Okay, you can write 3, or you can write, okay, Okay, there is no other option, so you have to choose the number 3. Okay, 3. All right. Then here comes the first block, less than 10 and not a multiple of 4, even and okay, not a multiple of 4 but less than 10. Less than 10 and not a multiple of 4. We have so many options, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then we can't choose one. We have to, if the options becomes narrow like 2 options, we can put it down. But if we are getting 3 or 4 or 5 options, we should not write down in the box. Okay, it will bring us so many confusions. Okay, so we should just skip this portion about less than 10. So we just start solving the third row. Okay, not a multiple of 3 and it's an even number. Okay, not a multiple of 3. There is lots of more options. Okay, we should not choose this at all. And odd, there is also huge options. Okay, not a multiple of 4 and not a multiple of 3. Okay, let's see what happens here. Not a multiple of 4 and not a multiple of 3. There is a lot of options also. So we just, to narrow it down, we can choose greater than 10. Okay, greater than 10, what happens? Greater than 10 and an even number, there is only 14. You can see greater than 10. Okay, so 11 to 16 are the digits, and we can see here 14 is the only even number available here. So we can write here 14. 14. All right. So the available odd numbers, odd number here is 13 or 15 or 11, right? Okay. Can we choose the 11 here? Okay, 11 or 13 or 15. Okay, we should not write it down. So no problem. Okay. Now here is another thing, is greater than 10 but not a multiple of 4. Okay, greater than 10 and not a multiple of 4. So it comes here 15 or 13 or 11. Okay, so here is a dilemma. Like we have 3 blocks and we have 3 options, 11, 13 and 15. 1, 2 and 3. These 3 blocks we can put 11, 13 and 15 by our own choice. Okay, if we put 15 here, it is not a multiple of 4 but it is a multiple of 3. So we can't put 15 here, so 15 will be in this, any of these 2 blocks. Okay, so we can write here 15, no problem. And we can write here, okay, we can write here 13, no problem. And we can write here 11, no problem at all. Okay, have you got it? So 11, 13 and 15, these 3 numbers are gone, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits. Okay, sorry, see, no, not 6. We have 5 digits left. Okay, it's becoming easier while our options are narrowing. Okay, so now, not a multiple of 3 but an even number. Not a multiple of 3 but an even number are 10. It is 10, 7, 5, 2, 1. Okay, all are. Okay, no, oh, sorry, even number. So even will be 2 or 10. Okay, so here is 2 blocks which says even number, and we have 2 numbers which are even, 2 and 10. So, and among this, one is option less than 10, so we should pick the 2 here. Okay, 2 is over, and the leftover is 10, so we should write down the 10 here. Done. Now we have the last 3 numbers. What are the last 3? 1, 5 and a 7. Okay, not a multiple of 4. All are not a multiple of 4, so we can write down here anything 7 or 1 or 5, and not a multiple of 3, 1, 7 or 5, anything. So we can write down any number we want in these 3 blocks. I'm writing, for example, 1, 5 and 7. No problem, you can write it down any number you wanted, so nothing to worry about it. So in this math, what we have learned, we have learned that these numbers are very explicit and we can write it down controlling the rules and regulations. So that's the end of our video session for today. In this pandemic situation, try to stay home and stay safe. Thank you, everyone.